What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning, I've woken up to a message off, well, not a message, but I woke up and noticed messages that are containing an article of an NFT market, fake Banksys, net over 1 million in Ethereum from NFT sales. So fake Banksys. Put that in perspective a little minute. What's a fake Banksy? A fake Banksy. What is a fake Banksy? Anyone know? A fake Banksy would be if I went out now and drew a picture on a wall or a canvas or whatever as Scott Pratt and I write Banksy at the bottom of it. That's fake. Wasn't done by a Banksy, right? A real Banksy is one done by a Banksy. A copy of that is a copy of a Banksy. It's not a fake Banksy, it's a copy of a real Banksy. You can have a copy of a real Banksy and a copy of a fake Banksy. People need to really consider what the difference between art, collectibles, reals, copies and fakes. Originals, copies and fakes. Do you know what I mean? Saying that a copy isn't real, it's a fake. No, it's not. It's a copy, mate. It's not a fake. And it's a fine line, and there's going to be people who think differently. And again, it comes down to the collector. The only thing that matters is what the collector feels. Yeah? Nothing else matters. So let's read through this a little bit, because I'm covering this later on with Chris as well, hopefully. So we'll do a little live about it. With a charity and some slapdash art theory as a cover, a copycat makes off with 512 Ethereum in NFT sales. As the crypto Twitter community debates the fair value of CryptoPunks and other NFTs rising to sky-high valuations, there's at least one clear sign of the digital collectibles market growing irrational. An individual posing as Banksy. Now, straight away, have they posed as Banksy? Have they actually said, I'm Banksy? Banksy don't even pose as Banksy, mate. Like, literally. Go and find out who Banksy is. Go and show me his face. I'll wait. Yeah? You don't know who Banksy is. He's anonymous. So straight away, an individual posing as Banksy. Perhaps the most famous living artist. And they've netted over $1 million in Ether in NFT sales. Starting on Sunday 14th of February. Frequent browsers of the NFT marketplace Opensea and Rarible noticed an account named Pest Supply, with branding and non-fungible tokens made by Banksy's signature graffiti style. Many were quick to jump in, given the real Banksy's habit for pop-up installations. And then you've got Twitter posters. Either I've just blew $750 or got the deal of a lifetime on a Banksy. We shall see. You are next. Is that a legit Banksy? This is what I'm saying. It could be a copy of an actual Banksy painting. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a fake that someone else has done. Now, again, down the line, we might find out that this is someone actually pretending to be Banksy, drawing their own versions of Banksy. Not read the full article yet, so I'm just speculating. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's straight up fake. If I buy a Banksy for $20,000, that's my Banksy now, not his. It's fucking mine, mate. Yeah, because I bought it. If I want to copy that and sell them copies, they're not fake Banksys. They're a copy of my original that I own. I can make NFTs of that original that I own if I want to. It's got nothing to do with Banksy once he sells it. It's mine. I own it then, not him. One of them sold for 12 million. He's got no say. He's got no say. Like, man, someone else's art, someone else's 12 mil. See your Banksy, give it away, bro. Give it away, mate. Maybe it's not the best that is anonymous. But But this is what I mean. Like, I'm not too sure if they're actual copies of Banksy's or if someone's done brand new pictures and claiming them to be Banksy's. The Mona Lisa, almost every Mona Lisa on the planet you see is a copy. Not a fake. It's fake. No, it's a copy of an actual Leonardo da Vinci one. Are you going to do a Mona Lisa NFT? With Leonardo da Vinci can't paint a new Mona Lisa in digital form. He can't upload it himself to an NFT platform. So does that mean we can't have a real Mona Lisa on NFT? Think about that. Yeah. Jesus wept. The wallet profiler, Nansen, shows that the individual's listed address first became active on 13th of February. And it was the most active yesterday on the 19th, before Opensea wiped much of the account's history and disabled further sales. Damn! So much for platforms that aren't controlled by anyone, innit? DLT and blockchain. So much for platforms that can't shut you down. Jesus wept. Opensea wiped much of the account history and disabled further sales. The account's record showed hundreds of sales to buyers ranging from 0.116 Ethereum to over 60 Ethereum for a piece titled NFT Morons. I'm sorry. Nah, mate. If you're calling the piece NFT Morons and then someone pays 60 Ether for that collector believes it's worth 60 Ether. It's as simple as that. Also made a few purchases. In my Whale wallet, also made a few purchases, including one transaction worth 34 Ethereum or $68,000. In an email obtained by Cointelegraph, Banksy's legal guard, Pest Control, has denied any association with the NFTs. Likewise, individual has indicated that they are selling knockoffs, comparing themselves to the artist Elaine Sturtevant, I don't know, sorry, who was known for inexact replicas of more popular artists' works on their Rarible bio. Interesting, the account has taken The account has taken 512 Ethereum in total per Nansen, with nearly 430 Ethereum sent to a secondary address. The individual's Rarible page includes a set of screenshots and Etherscan transactions, ostensibly proving 23.5 Ethereum in donations to Save the Children, a humanitarian organisation, less than 5% of the individual's total haul. They have actually, right, so it's worth noting that this person who's done the fakes has actually sent 23 Ethereum to Save the Children. So call them what you want, say what you want. 23 Ethereum went to charity, mate. Yeah? Duped collectors are now left wondering, however, were we tricked? Could it be a double bluff and a genuine Banksy installation? Do the NFTs have value either way? Real or fake, who cares? Max Osiris, a prominent crypto artist, tipped off the community that Banksy's legal guardian Pest Control had denied any association with the NFTs in an email. In no way, shape or form are we associated. Interesting. The email exchange, which Osiris forwarded to Cointelegraph, did I call that then? Cointelegraph, shows Osiris asking if the NFTs are Banksy's works listed legit undercover. And Pest Control responded by saying there isn't an affiliation in any way, shape or form. Cointelegraph has reached out to Pest Control to receive no response. This alone doesn't prove that the NFTs are faked Banksy work. However, as Pest Control is known for denying association with ongoing installations, instead the individual's Rarible page is now the clearest indication that they are not associated with Banksy. Locked by decentralized Opensea, as they have no idea who Elaine Sturtevant is and know nothing about art history. This is art history in making, reads the individual's bio. Street of art is known for recreating the works of more famous artists from memory, a method that some believe raises philosophical questions regarding the nature of authenticity and originality. As a comic geek, man, there is no copying. I'm a comic geek, massive one. There is no copying in the professional industry. Do you know what they call it? They call it referencing. It doesn't matter whether it's Superman, Gladiator, yeah, or another knockoff, Blue Marvel. It doesn't matter, the Sentry. It doesn't matter who it is. You're going to be like, it's a Superman knockoff. Just a Superman. Shut the fuck up. Just because a hero flies and has laser eyes, he's just another Superman. No, it's referencing. Why can't I reference Banksy and go and draw my own version of it? Who the fuck's got the right to tell me I can't? Just because he's done a train, I can't do a train that looks similar to his fucking train. Get the fuck out of here, mate. Get the fuck out of here. This is opening up a right can of worms for me, because I don't know what... we said it last night, I don't know how they're doing the DC licensing on Rarible. It's like anyone can just go on and make a Batman. I think we should go and see if anyone can just go and make a Batman tonight. I don't know. Let's go and make a Batman. How can I make a Batman? They got to be fake Batmen. If DC ain't making them, the fake Batmen, and there's people out there buying them. You're talking about these Banksys being fake, so are all the Batmen. Because I'm telling you now, it might be based on Todd McFarlane's Batman, but if Todd McFarlane didn't fucking draw it, it ain't Todd McFarlane's fucking Batman. People need to wind their necks in because they're picking and choosing what's real and what's not, just because they didn't get in or they ain't got one or something. The art blog NFT Art Review supports the view that the fake Banksy is working in this mode, writing that the individual performed phenomenal appropriation, art that dissects the perception from the collecting circle and how value can be created from satire. The individual may have updated their Rarible bio on Friday night in a direct response to the blog, which was published on Friday morning. Osiris believes it's ultimately up to the collector to make these valuable judgments, and it's up to them to protect themselves from fakes, whatever that means. Yes, I think art has a value, even if it's fake, because it's up to the collector to figure out what they're getting. In a sense, this is a pretty successful art project, especially if the money goes to where they claim it will go, referencing the individual's charity efforts. Well, it has, it did. He sent some to charity, so he did. It was extremely successful. And I want to clap them and applaud the person for doing it. Well done. Well done, you, mate. Well done. Put your hand on your back and give yourself a little fucking tap, mate. Because that was awesome. I wish I'd have had that idea, and so does everyone else moaning about it, mate. That's why they're moaning about it. Two of the currently listed works done in Banksy style are priced at over 100 ether, or 200,000 each. The individual claims to have donated roughly 47,000 to charity as up to now. Noted NFT collector whale Prankster marks perhaps the clearest sign of an overheated market with his own NFT run. A true hat-on-hat named Pest Demand. While he says he made the run in an effort to mock the fake Banksy, he instead made 12 ether, or 24,000 in sale. People thought it because they're all euphoric, Pranksy said. Artist Twerky Peep, or Twerky Pepe, highlighted the absurdity of the situation in a tweet, in which they promoted their Pranksy purchase as either a good investment or a fun, ironic buy. I'm the proud owner of a fake Banksy, but an original prank by Pranksy. People's buzzing off it. People's running with it. People's actually even making other things off it, mate. And while there's people there like, you can't do that, what you're faking Banksies, you can't do that. While other people are just rolling with it and making bank, mate. Making bank off Banksies. Some of that. Excuse me. Osiris agrees that the collectors and speculators are overeager at this stage in the market, and says that the artist in fact exploited those very sentiments. People need to chill, bruh. So throwing your money at NFTs just because they're up and you're proper FOMOing in to NFTs. Chris last night buying loads of Batman. You're not even a Batman fan, mate. Get something you're actually a fan of, yo. Like, really, like, don't get me wrong, the Batman could be worth something in the end, but it's probably going to be worth fuck all. If Jim Lee starts doing Batman, they ain't worth shit. If Todd McFarlane starts actually drawing Batman NFTs, them original ones are not going to be worth shit. They're not going to be worth shit until the fucking actual DC artists start drawing them, mate. Jim Lee. Wait till there's a Jim Lee Batman NFT that Jim Lee actually did. And if you're not a comic geek, go and Google Jim Lee DC artist. And you'll see, once they put an NFT on, then you've got a DC NFT. But Jonathan up the road does a copy of Todd McFarlane's. Well, that's a fake, innit? It's a fake, innit? Yeah? No, it's just a copy. It's a copy. There's a massive difference between something that's actually fucking fake and actually a copy. And my Fiesta, is it fake? Is my car fake? Or is it a copy of the first Fiesta made? I mean, that's idiotic, but it's a simple way of looking at it. There was a Fiesta made, a first one, an original Fiesta in my shape. And then he made millions more. They copied them. They're all the fucking same. They're the one original, the first one. If that was Rolls Royce or something, that's the one that's worth the most in it. Don't mean that the rest are not still worth similar. Come on, bruh. You got to think in a collectible way. It's a clever sleight of hand move by someone who timed the excitement of celebrities coming into the space, the mystery of Banksy's modus operandi, and Rarible's verification system. He said the individual was able to gain Rarible yellow checkmark because they were not in technicality posing as Banksy, just using Banksy's style and legal likeness. It's mania that may only get worse. The frenzy around NFTs has created a sort of monster where people are trying to rush in and be the first to get something that becomes valuable and fail to look deeper or do more research. Sales for the individual's fake Banksys continue with dozens continuing apace with dozens of NFTs purchased in the last 12 hours. I mean, people are just going on FOMOing into NFTs, mate, just for the simple facts of it. Got that Paul Logan, whatever he's called, Logan Paul, and he sell his first one at like 3 million. I mean, seriously, man. Fake Banksy nets over 1 million. Banksy style NFTs are sold for 900k. NFT market cap top signal. Fake Banksy nets over 1 million. Fake Banksy brings in over 1 million. Fake Banksy over 1 million. Fake Banksy, fake Banksy, fake Banksy. Was the Banksy actually a Banksy? I'm still think they're actually copies of Banksys, though, are they not? This is my stance. If it's an artist that's copied a Banksy, in their own style, referenced a Banksy in their own style and sold it as their own, there's no problem with that. As long as the thing comes when you reference Banksy, you make it your own, and then you stamp Banksy on it. That's actually fake. It's fraud. It becomes a fake because you've drawn it and you're saying it's a Banksy. That's a fake. It doesn't matter how well you draw it. You might draw it as good as my photocopy, but at least my photocopy is an official copy of an original Banksy. Yours is a fake. But it's still an original. If you just leave the Banksy stamp off it and put Jimmy Smith, boom, it's an original Jimmy Smith referencing Banksy. Oh, people need to chill and legitimately come to realise the difference between fake, copy and referencing within the professional community of creators. Just go and look at how many comic characters Marvel have copied, or they'll say stolen. Why is Marvel stealing DC's characters? Why is DC stealing Marvel's characters? They're referencing referencing the good bits. Jesus, you're getting a Moon Knight series soon. That's like Marvel's version of Batman. They didn't copy Batman. They referenced some bits of Batman in a new hero and fictional character called Moon Knight. It fascinates me to see where it's really going to go. That fascinates. Real or fake, who cares? Who cares? Who gives a shit? You really, if you got a decent Mona Lisa in your hall, you really bothered if fucking Da Vinci painted it, if it's a photocopy or what? You that bothered? You as the collector, you just wanted a Mona Lisa, a decent Mona Lisa, something that looked like Mona Lisa, something that you could say there's a Mona Lisa, it's a copy of a Mona Lisa. It's a copy. It's a copy. I haven't got the 100 million one, obviously, but copies sell for up to 600k. The real Mona Lisa is worth $100 million. Copies sell for 600 grand. A fucking copy, mate. Copy, that original. It's a fucking 600 grand. That's not me painting one that's like it. A fake, referenced. It's a fucking photocopy. 600 grand, man. Worth more than 2 houses. Jesus wept. Real talk, people throwing that fake around. And again, half the time, the people are just moaning because they didn't come up with the idea. Like the Easter eggs with every mate. People's going to moan at people. Like, you're a fucking Easter eggs, a fucking shit idea, mate. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a fucking mint idea. Go and get your Easter eggs. Easter's coming. Get your Easter eggs, mate. Shit hot ideas. And listen, man, if you can't win with your own idea, I'm sorry, but you didn't deserve to win. You didn't do enough. You had a good idea, and then you didn't do enough. And someone else took your idea and beat you to it. It's what David Schwartz says. If you can't win on a level playing field, you didn't deserve to win. Calling people out for fakes and all that when it's... People don't really know. I still don't know. It's still not giving me definitive answers of whether it was actual Banksy works, what people owned. They could have legitimately just threw photocopies of Banksys they already owned. It's the pretending to be Banksy bit. That's basically fraud. That's basically fraud against the law. Where the Pranksy one's done and dusted. He's told people his prank. Mate, as long as you put Pranksy, I'm just doing blags that look like Banksy's, but they're my originals. Then you've disclosed, you've told people what the script is. So this has fascinated me this morning. I'm going to be all over this pretty much all day. And hopefully, yeah, we'll come back live about it later on because it's fascinated me. Fascinated me to think, like, what is a real then? What's real then? What's real? When it comes, like, seriously, what? Someone like me is a collector. I am a collector. I've got loads of comics. I've got loads of items. I've debated selling them for digital assets over the years, and I just haven't because some of it's got real sentimental value to me, and some of my favourite stories. They meant a lot to me as a kid and stuff, so a lot of it I'm not gonna be selling. And as a collector, I understand people being like, oh, it's fake, but they're not really understanding that you need copies in collectible worlds. Why do you think people are making NFTs with 2,000 versions of it? They ain't just making fucking one. Come on, bruh. You can't have decent, like... Yeah. You can't have a decent collectible ecosystem with your own art if you've only got fucking 5 pieces and one version of each piece. I mean, it's highly likely. It's possible you could, but it's highly likely that hardly any of them will sell till you're dead. That was the thing about artists, innit? Banksy is the most famous living artist, and he's one of the, I believe, he's one of the wealthiest ever living artists, because most artists don't get most artists' art don't get the recognition and the value it deserves until the artist is dead and can't do any more. Once the artist dies and can't do any more, it's literally like, oh shit, he's literally not gonna paint any more pieces. not going to do any more pieces. That means every current piece gains value because he can't do another one. Banksy has managed to make a massive reputation and a hell of a lot of money while living. So he's kind of changing the game, and NFTs are just going to change the game all over again. Like I come back to that Logan Paul in itself for like 3 million or something. Let me just get it up now before I wind down. Logan Paul NFT. Lap is listening in, innit? 5 million. Logan Paul sells 5 million worth of NFTs. People just buying literal pictures of Logan Paul like that. For fuck's sake. Jesus wept, man. He's the one who's doing them fights, isn't he, actually? Someone set up a fight with him. Let me go and batter him. Or him batter me, whichever way it pans out. For charity. We'll get people taking pictures through the fight, and we'll turn them pictures into NFTs. Like, no, but yeah, 5 mil on NFTs, mate. So, and it's absolute madness. Right, I'm gonna come back in a bit live, so we'll have the laptop screen and that up, and we can both have a look at some NFTs together and that. And oh my god, oh my god. What does a fake NFT mean to you within art and collectibles? What does fake mean to you? What does copying mean to you? Is copying mean it's a fake in your eyes? Do you understand what I mean by referencing content and other creations to make your own creation? It's actually hard to do something completely original these days. Almost impossible. Sometimes you think you've done something completely original, but there'll be a story out there that's done it before you. You just don't know. You just thought the same thing that guy thought of. You just didn't know he'd thought of it as well. And you thought of it as well. You didn't copy, you didn't reference, you didn't do anything. You just both came up with the same idea. That's possible. Some people seem to think that's not possible. It's possible. Right? So we'll see how this develops. Again, it's fascinated me, and I can't wait to look into it today. I'm in work tomorrow and Wednesday. And then off again Friday. Might be an all next week, but we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the news of NFTs and the market moving. I know it's a bit volatile at times. It's at the moment, innit? But let's just see what happens. And be grateful we've woke up again, eh? Invest in yourself. Invest in the internet of value. Live long and hodl it all till you're ready to let it go. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Yeah, take care.